Saw you from across the room, your hand resting on her waist, the same way you once held me, like I was your safest place. You leaned down close to hear her, like her words were made of gold. They used to be my position, now I'm just out in the cold. You didn't see me standing there, or maybe you just chose not to. It's funny how invisible I became to you. The music played, the lights were low, but I swear the whole world knew. I watched you love her in the way you used to love me. Every smile, every touch felt like a slow tragedy. You looked at her like she was home, like she was everything, and I stood there like a ghost, haunting what we used to be. It wasn't just my heart that broke, it was the future too. I didn't just lose your love, I watched you give it to someone new. She laughed and you pulled her closer, like you were scared she'd slip away. You never held me that tight, at least not toward the end anyway. I remember begging for your time, for a fraction of that care. Now you give it freely, like I was never there. Did you tell her I was crazy, that I couldn't let you breathe? Or did you skip the part where you stopped choosing me? I felt my heartbeat disappear, but my body stayed. I watched you love her with the tenderness I prayed for. Every kiss you placed on her was something I once paid for. You say you found your peace, like I was just a storm, but storms don't beg to stay while you walk out the door. It wasn't just a breakup, it was a slow undo. I didn't just lose your lover, I watched you give it to someone new. Do you sleep better beside her? Does she quiet all your fears? Does she love you without asking why you disappeared? I would've stayed through anything, through every crack and bruise, but you didn't want devotion, you just wanted something new. Baby, she won't see it the way I finally do. You don't fall out of love, you fall towards something new. And I was just the bridge you burned to get there. I watched you love her, and something in me died. Not jealous, not angry, just hollowed out inside. You look so sure, so certain, like this was always fate. And I was just a lesson you didn't need to take. It wasn't loud or violent, no screaming, no blame, just a quiet understanding I'll never be the same. I didn't just lose your love, I lost who I was too. The night I stood there breathing while you love someone new. I say heartbreak fades with time, but some wounds just stay, because I didn't just hear you say goodbye. I watched you mean it. I watched you mean it. I watched you mean it. I saw you from across the room. You stood outside my apartment like a man we learned to walk. Said you thought about me lately. Said you finally wanna talk. You said you know you hurt me. Said you wish you'd done it right. But healing isn't something you can borrow overnight. I listened to you quietly, let your words fall slow. But inside I felt a stranger you don't know anymore. I forgave you, not for you, but to free my heart like I had to do. I closed the door gently, without anger in my voice. I chose my peace above the noise. I made my healing choice. You can't come back and rewrite the girl I used to be. I'm not the same girl you left behind. I learned how to breathe. You said you miss my laughter, said you miss my touch, but you didn't miss the breaking that you cost so much. You want the version of me who waited in the rain, but that girl is resting now, she doesn't feel that pain. I hope you find your answers, I truly wish you well, but I don't want to walk back into the version of myself that fell. I don't hate you, I don't need revenge, I just can't return to who I was then. I closed the door gently, watched you stand outside, not with anger in my chest, but quiet, steady pride. You lost me in the storm you made. I found my way to sea, and I won't drown myself again trying to make you stay with me. I'll make you stay with me. Love doesn't mean accepting the hands that let you break. Sometimes love is knowing what your heart can't take. You were once my safety, but that time has passed, and I deserve the love that doesn't fade too fast. I closed the door gently, and I did not look back. Not because I hate you, but because I learned to act on the truth inside my chest that finally set me free. I'm not the girl you left behind, I'm who I chose to be. There's a shadow where you used to sleep. I don't turn on the light anymore. Your ghost curls up in the empty sheets, like it knows what I'm waiting for. Every night I trace your name on the frost of my window pane. Funny how you disappeared, but but the silence still screams the same. You said my heart was safe in your hands. Now it's scattered across the floor. I keep picking up the pieces, but they don't fit like before. I hear you breathing in the dark, feel your fingerprints on my heart. You're left without a warning sign, but your echo won't leave my mind. I'm still lying where love might cold, still reaching for someone I can't hold. If you never meant to stay, why does your ghost still know my name? Your coffee cup is where you left it, lipstick stain I couldn't clean. I tried to drown you in the quiet, but you live inside my dreams. I walk circles through this room, like I'm trapped inside your truth. You moved on into the light, I'm still buried in the blue. You swore forever in my ear, like a prayer you didn't mean. Now I'm talking to the ceiling, like you're somewhere in between. I hear you breathing in the dark, feel your fingerprints on my heart. You're left without a warning sign, but your echo won't leave my mind. I'm still lying where love I cold, still reaching for someone I can't hold. If you're ever meant to stay, why does your ghost still know my name? Still in your chains, I hear you screaming through the dark, like you never left my heart. You vanished like a midnight flame, but I'm the one who takes the blame. I'm still frozen with love might cold, still breaking for someone that can't hold. If you never meant to stay, why does your ghost still coming back? I still sleep on your side of the bed, like the sheets might remember your skin. Your hoodie's folded close to my chest, still smells like the nights we gave in. I try to wash you out of my hair, but your voice keeps haunting the air. Funny how love can disappear, but leave every memory there. You said forever like you meant it, I wore your promises like gold. Now I'm standing in the silence, trying to hold. Will you let go? I'm breaking quietly tonight, no one hears me lose this fight. You walked away so easily, like I was just a memory. I'm dancing with your ghost again, tracing words you never meant. If love was real, then tell me why I'm the only one who cries, who cries. that I still come undone. Every time your name comes up, you moved on like nothing hurt, like our world was just one blur. But I'm stuck where you left me last, in the echo of our past. You swore my heart was safe with you. I guess forever had an end. Now I'm learning how to breathe in a world where you're not mine again. I'm breaking quietly tonight. No one hears me lose this fight. You walked away so easily, like I was just a memory. I'm dancing with your ghost again, tracing words you never meant. If love was real, then tell me why I'm the only one who cries, who cries. Maybe I loved you too much. Maybe I gave you my all. Maybe the moment you felt safe was the moment I started to fall. Now every song sounds like you. Every street feels like pain. If healing means forgetting you, why do I whisper your name? I'm breaking louder now, can you hear? Drowning in the love, you disappeared. You walked away like we were nothing, while I'm still here becoming something. I'm dancing with your ghost again, but this time I won't pretend. If love was real, I'll survive, even if I cry tonight. I still hear your name in every quiet place. One day this heart of mine won't ache when you cross my mind. It's 2:17, I'm wide awake. Your name is glowing on my screen. I told myself I wouldn't break, but here I am, caught in between. I miss you. I type it slow, then delete it line by line. Pride and pain are fighting over what is mine. If I press send, will you even care? Or will my heart just land nowhere? I'm writing you a message you'll never get to see. Every word is heavy with what you meant to me. I wanna say I'm sorry, even if I don't know why. I just know losing you feels like losing light. But my thumbs are shaking and my courage bends. So this I still love you stays unsent. I scroll up through old conversations, back when we were soft and sure, back when good night meant forever and love felt secure. I almost say, can we talk? Almost ask if you're okay. Almost tell you every night. I still replay the way you held me, like I was home. Now I'm learning how to be alone. What if chemistry opens fate. I'm writing you a message you'll never read at all, explaining all the pieces of how I let us fall. I wanna say I need you, but that feels weak to send, so I keep rewriting the ending. If I'm honest, I'm still hoping you might text me first, so I don't have to risk feeling worse. I don't know if I miss you or just who we were, but every almost still hurts. I'm staring at the message that says I love you still, and I don't know if silence is stronger than my will. The screen goes dark, my heart pretends that maybe some things are better unsent. You don't call me when you're sober, only when the night gets cold. I can hear it in your breathing. I'm your habit, not your home. You say my name like you own it, like I'm something you can spend. Every time I try to leave you, you just pull me back again. I should hate the way you touch me, like I'm easy to replace, but your fingers know the map of every weakness in my veins. You ruin me so well, turn my heaven into hell, got me falling every time you lie. I'm addicted to the pain, to the way you say my name, like you love me while you say goodbye. I know you're bad for my health, but I can't save myself when your shadow's in my room. If loving you is death, baby, take what's left. I was born to be your bruise. Your apologies are poison, sweet enough to make me stay. You don't fix the damage, baby, you just kiss it while it breaks. I see lipstick on your collar, but you swear it isn't true. And the worst part of the story is I still crawl back to you. You don't even have to try, I'm already on the floor. Every piece of me you take just makes me want you more. You ruin me so well, drive my heaven into hell, got me falling every time you lie. I'm addicted to the pain, to the way you say my name, like you love me while you say goodbye. I know you're bad for my health, but I can't save myself when your shadow's in my room. If loving you is death, baby, take what's left. I was born to be your bruise. Break me slow, I won't fight you, leave your mark right where I bruise. If I'm just your midnight fix, why do I still taste like truth? Say you never needed me, say it while you're touching me. You ruin me so well, tie my heartbeat to your spell. I keep drowning every time you lie. I'm addicted to the ache, to every promise that you fake. Every baby, please don't cry. I know you're bad for my health, still I give you myself like I got nothing left to lose. If loving you is death, baby, take my breath. I was made to be your bruise. Call me when you wanna hurt me again. When you wanna hurt me again. When you wanna hurt me again. The coffee's cold, the morning's gray. I reach for you, then pull away. Old habits die inside these walls. I hear your voice in empty halls. Your jacket still hangs by the door. I can't move it, what's it for? To keep the ghost of you alive. Like that's the only way I'll survive. I keep the light on in the hall, like you might walk back through after all. But you won't, you won't. I'm still wearing your silence, like a second skin, carrying the weight of where we could have been. Every unsaid word is pressed against my chest. I loved you louder, you loved me less. And I give anything to unhear the sound of nothing when everything fell down. Still wearing your silence, like I never learned how to take it off. I found your note beneath the bed. The things you meant but never said. I'm sorry written crossed out twice. Your apology had a price. I traced the words with trembling hands, trying to love what I don't understand. How do you mourn, never die, just slowly disappeared inside? I keep replaying our last night, searching for the moment I lost the fight, but I can't find it, I can't find it. Silence, like a second skin, carrying the weight of where we could have been. Every unsaid word is pressed against my chest. I loved you louder, you loved me less. And I give anything to unhear the sound of nothing when everything fell down. Still wearing your silence, like I never learned how to take it off. Maybe silence was your language all along, and I was just a lyric in the wrong song. I kept translating every pause, every space, looking for love in the gaps you leave, but you can't fill the heart with what's not there. You can't hold on to someone made of air, and still, God, I'd wear it all again just to feel what it felt like then. I'm still wearing your silence, like a second skin, carrying the weight of where we could have been. Every unsaid word is pressed against my chest. I loved you louder, you loved me less. And I give anything to unhear the sound of nothing when everything fell down. Still wearing your silence, still wearing your silence. Take it off, or I keep saying I'll take it off. One day, one day, one day, but not today. We were years, we were everything, and now I can't even remember how to be just. Hey, I still said 2 cups in the morning. Old habits don't die, they just haunt you. I still turn to tell you something funny, then remember you're not there to hear it. We had a language only we spoke, 1,000 little sacred jokes. I gave you all my soft and hidden places. Now I'm left here learning strangers' faces. I don't regret the loving, I regret the losing. I don't regret the giving, I regret that it meant nothing to you. I loved you into pieces, gave you every broken part of me. I loved you through the seasons, through every storm, through every in-between. I bled for every moment, I cried for every word left unsaid. I loved you into pieces, baby, and now I'm picking up what's left of me, of me, of me. You wore my love like it was comfortable, like something you could take off when it suited you, or stay when staying nearly broke me while you were slowly, quietly leaving. How do you grieve someone still breathing, someone whose ghost walks through your memories? Years don't just vanish, they leave damage, they leave you hollow in ways nobody sees. I don't regret the fighting to keep what we were building, but God, I'm so tired of being the only one who tried. Oh, love, I loved you into pieces, gave you every broken part of me. I loved you through the seasons, through every storm, through every in-between. I bled for every moment, I cried for every word left unsaid. I loved you into pieces, baby, and now I'm picking up what's left of me, of me. Oh, you don't get to be sorry now. You don't get to miss me when I'm gone. You don't get to call it 2 a.m. like you didn't kill something sacred, like you didn't watch me drown and call it moving on. But I still loved you. God help me, I still do. Even now when loving you is the thing destroying me, I still you. And maybe that's the saddest part of all. Not that you left, but that I let you back. If you ever cold, I loved you, loved you into pieces. I loved you through the seasons. God knows I gave you everything. I bled for every moment. I'll cry until I have nothing left. I loved you into pieces, baby, and I'm still picking up what's left of me, of who I was before you. I hope you know I hurt somewhere, you know how much I loved you. I hope it keeps you up at night. I hope it doesn't. Stood outside my apartment like a memory learned to walk. Said you thought about me lately. Said you finally wanna talk. You said you know you hurt me. Said you wish you'd done it right. But healing isn't something you can borrow overnight. I listened to you quietly, let your words fall slow. But inside I felt a stranger you don't know anymore. I forgave you, not for you, but to free my heart like I had to do. I closed the door gently, without anger in my voice. I chose my peace above the noise. I made my healing choice. You can't come back and rewrite the girl I used to be. I'm not the same girl you left behind. I learned how to breathe. You said you missed my laughter, said you missed my touch, but you didn't miss the break and that you cried so much. You want the version of me who waited in the rain, but that girl is resting, no, she doesn't feel that pain. I hope you find your answers, I truly wish you well, but I won't walk back into the version of myself that fell. I don't hate you, I don't need revenge, I just can't return to who I was then. I closed the door gently, watched you stand outside, not with anger in my chest, but quiet, steady pride. You lost me in the storm you made. I found my way to sea, and I won't drown myself again, trying to make you stay with me. Love doesn't mean accepting the hands that let you break. Sometimes love is knowing what your heart can't take. You were once my safety, but that time has passed, and I deserve a love that doesn't fade too fast. I closed the door gently, and I did not look back. Not because I hate you, but because I learned to act on the truth inside my chest that finally set me free. I'm not the girl you left behind, I'm who I chose to be. You showed up like nothing happened, like time had frozen still, like I was waiting by the doorway, like I always will. You said you've been thinking lately, said you made a mistake. Funny how it took you losing me to finally feel the way. I used to dream of this moment, you're knocking, asking please, but standing here I realize I'm finally at peace. I don't hate you, I don't need to, I just see you clearly now. You're too late for this version of me. She cried herself to sleep, she rebuilt every shattered piece while you were running free. say you miss my laughter, say no one loves like I did. But you forgot how you treated the heart you were given. I begged for crumbs of effort, I fought for us both. Now I wake up lighter without that weight of hope. You're staring at a woman who survived your goodbye, and I won't undo that strength just to have you by my side. I forgive you for my own sake, but forgiveness isn't a mistake. You're too late for this version of me. I'm not who I was back then. She would have opened the door, I won't let you in. I learned to live without you, found power in the pain, and now I won't step back into that storm again. It took me months to quiet the echo of your name, took everything inside me not to drown in blame. So no, this isn't anger, and no, this isn't pride. It's just the sound of choosing myself this time. You're too late for this version of me. She doesn't beg or chase, she found her worth in solitude and peace in empty space. I hope you find what you're looking for, I truly wish you well. But loving you almost destroyed me, and I survived that hell. So this is my goodbye, calm and free. You didn't lose me, you just lost access to me. The hallway light flickers at night like it's trying to speak. Your picture frame fell off the wall, but it didn't break at my feet. I swear I hear your footsteps right outside my door, but when I turn the handle, there's nothing there anymore. The air is thin and heavy, like it knows your name. Every room feels different, but the ache's the same. You didn't leave loudly, you didn't slam the door. You just faded slowly until you weren't mine anymore. Your ghost still breathes here in the silence of my bed, in the space beside my heartbeat, and the words we never said. I try to let you rest, but you won't disappear. It's hard to move on when your ghost still lives here. And I'm wide awake, and I'm wide awake, and a love that won't die. I wash the sheets in cold water, burn the letters you wrote, but smoke still curls like your fingers around my throat. I changed the lock and number, moved the couch from the wall, but you're stitched into the corners of this house and my fall. The mirror catches shadows that don't belong to me. Sometimes I look up and almost think you breathe. Maybe I'm just lonely, maybe I'm just weak, or maybe broken promises don't leave quietly. You're good. doesn't vanish, it stays, it lingers, it's here. If you loved me, why does it haunt? If you're gone, why does it stay? Why does my chest still tighten when I hear your name? You didn't just break my heart, you rearranged my mind. Now every dark corner feels like you're hiding inside. Your ghost still breathes here in the quiet after midnight, in the hollow of my ribs, where your hands used to fit just right. I blow out every candle, but I still feel your flame. Maybe love doesn't die, maybe it just changes. Its name, its name, its name. You didn't try to fix me, didn't tell me to be strong. You just showed up with silence and let me fall apart long. You brought coffee I didn't drink and tissues I didn't use. You let me say the same old story like it was breaking news. You never said move on, never rolled your eyes. You just listened to the cracks between my sighs. When I felt like a burden, like too much to hold, you didn't let me carry the weight alone. You sat with me in the dark when I couldn't see the light. You stayed when it was messy, when I wasn't worth the fight. You held space for my breaking, never asked me to pretend. And when I couldn't love myself, you loved me as a friend. You answered every 1 a.m. call, even when I had no words, just breathing on the other line. And somehow you understood. You reminded me who I was before the hurt began. You said this isn't all you are, and made me believe I can. You saw the worst of me, the shaking, angry parts, but you never stepped away from my fractured heart. You didn't disappear when I pushed you back. You knew healing isn't pretty, and you stayed through that. You sat with me in the dark when the nights were long and loud, when I thought I was too broken to for the dawn. You believed in the version of me I thought was gone. And now that I'm stronger, now that I can stand, I know I survived because you held my hand, held my hand, held my hand, held my You pour the wine like nothing's wrong, crystal catching low light. Your fingers trace my shoulders slow, like you had all night. You always loved the quiet games, the ones I couldn't see. The way you held me close enough to keep a hold on me. You move so smooth, I almost missed the subtle way you loosen your grip. It's a velvet kind of heartbreak, soft but it cuts deep. The way you love me slowly, then slowly release. No, you never slammed the door, you just slipped through my heart. Now I'm left with something beautiful and torn apart. Your jacket still across my chair, like you might come back through. I hate the way the room still feels a little bit like you. You never need to raise voices, never made a scene. You're the quiet kind of leaving no one hears but me. Champagne lies, designer truth. I look so good losing you. It's a velvet kind of heartbreak, soft but it cuts deep. The way you love me slowly, then slowly release. No, you never slammed the door, you just slipped through my heart. Now I'm left with something beautiful and torn apart. Maybe love like yours was never meant to stay, just a slow burn moment fading into gray. Still, I won't beg you to repeat what almost ruined me. It's a velvet kind of heartbreak, but I'm standing tall. Every soft goodbye you gave didn't end me after all. Yeah, you left without a mess, but I see your part. Now I'm walking out inside and with my healing heart. Velvet goodbye. I'll be alright. I told them I was seeing someone, but I didn't say too much. They watch me fall before they've seen me lose my trust. They know the way I overgive, the way I try too hard. They help me pick up every piece of my shattered heart. So when you reach for my hand tonight, walking through that door, I felt my pulse in my throat like never before. I searched their faces quietly, waiting for a sign, hoping they could see what I see in your eyes. This is him, the one who doesn't make me cry, the one who stays, the one who tries. This is him, the calm inside my storm, the first time love has ever felt warm. And when they smiled at you like they understood, I knew in that moment this was good. You laughed at all their stories, even the embarrassing ones. You didn't get defensive, you didn't try to run. When my best friend pulled me aside, said he looked sad, you different. I didn't have to fake a smile or make up something distant. You fit into the spaces I was scared to fill, and for once I wasn't anxious about what you might reveal. No secrets to defend, no tension in the air, just you sitting beside me like you belong there. This is him, the one who feels like peace, the one who makes my racing mind release. This is him, the safe place in a crowd, the first time I said I'm happy out loud. And when they hugged you goodbye like you were already in, I felt my past finally loosen its grip. They've seen me at my lowest, crying on the floor. They know the girl I was before you walked through the door. So if they trust you with me after everything, that means more than you know, more than anything. This is him, the one I'm not afraid to show, the one I don't have to explain or overgrow. This is him, and I'm not looking back, because love shouldn't feel like attack. When they see you, when they see me, and nothing feels forced, I realize this is what healthy looks like. I used to think if I stayed silent, the noise would fade away. If I folded up my feelings, they stop asking me to stay. But the nights got heavier and the mirrors felt too loud, and I started talking to myself just to drown it out. I kept saying I'm okay, like it might come true, but the truth is I don't know what to do. I've been holding my breath for way too long, and I don't think I'm that strong. crack I try to hide is breaking through my soul. I'm tired of fighting shadows, tired of standing tall. Maybe being strong is asking for help at all. I finally turned the lights on, let the daylight in my face. Saw the girl inside the mirror looking lost in her own place. I thought love was my identity, thought losing it was dead. But maybe I'm still breathing even with this ache in my chest. I picked up the phone this morning, my hands were shaking still. But silence isn't healing, and I don't wanna disappear. Maybe courage doesn't roar, maybe it whispers I can't anymore. Again, I need someone to see me, not as broken, not as weak, but as someone finally choosing to speak. I don't need saving, I just need space to unravel safely at my own pace. I don't need fixing, I just need truth. So here's my white flag, here's my shaking hand. Maybe the first step forward is letting someone understand. I don't sleep on your side anymore. It hurts too much to feel the cold. Your pillow still remembers me, but your hands don't reach to hold. I try to be the stronger one, like you always said I was, but strength feels different now. Now you're someone that I lost. You said forever, soft and slow, like you were never gonna leave. Now I'm staring at the door, still waiting. Stupid me. I broke where you left me standing, cried till my chest stopped tingling. Every promise you said was true, now it's just me missing you. I'm still calling out your name through my scare of tears and pain. If love wasn't meant to stay, why'd you teach my heart your way? I tried to delete your pictures, but my hands just start to shake. Every memory cuts deeper, every breath feels like it breaks. You're probably fine without me, laughing somewhere new, while I'm sitting on my bedroom floor, still falling into you. You said I was your safe place. You're forever, you're always. Now forever sounds like silence and then stupid away. I broke where you left me standing, cried till my chest stopped tingling. Every promise you said was true, now it's just me missing you. I'm still calling out your name through my scare of tears and pain. If love wasn't meant to stay, why'd you teach my heart your way? Why'd can't sleep in this empty room. You said, baby, I won't go. So why am I here alone? I would've fixed it, I would've tried, I would've given you my whole life. Why wasn't I enough? I broke where you left me bleeding, still picking up the pieces you're leaving. Every I love you said to me now just feels like a memory. I'm still drowning in your name, still losing this losing game. If you knew you'd walk away, why'd you break my heart to stay? I'm still here, still yours, even if you're not mine anymore. You still talk like nothing changed, like I'm standing in the same place, but I don't reach for you the same. There's a quiet in my veins. I don't ask you where you've been, don't lean closer when you're near. It's not anger in my chest, it's just that you're not welcome here. You don't see it in my face. I got good at hiding pain, but something shifted in me, and it's never shifting back again. I'm not used to lose now, I don't feel you move now. Where you used to touch my heart, there's just quiet in the dark. Just don't care. You don't reach me anywhere. If you're wondering what changed, I just finally walked away. You still say my name the same, like it still might pull me, but it echoes off my ribs, and it doesn't hit my skin. I remember how I was soft enough to always stay. Now I watch you from a distance, like a stranger I outgrew one day. No more shaking when you leave, no more begging in my sleep. You didn't notice when I broke, so you won't notice I don't feel didn't leave me loudly, it just stopped. I'm not used to lose now. There's nothing left to prove now. You can say my name all night, it won't bring me back to life. I don't hate you, that would care. You did inside me there. If you're wondering what changed, I just finally walked away. You didn't lose me in a fight, you lost me. When I went quiet, I still fold your side of the sheets like you're walking back through the door. I still pause when my phone lights up like it might be you once more. I replay the night you left, every word, every breath, trying to find the moment when I became your regret. You said forever felt so right, I built my world around your name. Now I'm staring at the pieces and nothing feels the same. When did you stop loving me? Was it slow or suddenly? Did you hold me while you knew you were already halfway through? I'm still here where you let go, still loving someone who won't come home. If you knew you'd leave my heart, why'd you let me love you hard? Your picture's still inside my phone, I don't have the strength to erase every corner of this room. Still remembers your face. You moved on like nothing broke, like we were just a passing smoke. But I'm choking on the words you never even spoke. I would've fixed what you were feeling if you'd only let me try. But you were already leaving while I was begging you to stay mine. When did you stop loving me? Was it slow or suddenly? Did you hold me while you knew you were already halfway through? I'm still here where you let go, still loving someone who won't come home. If you knew you'd leave my heart, why'd you let me love you hard? Maybe I was just too close to see you slipping through my hands. Maybe love was always fragile and I just didn't understand. Now every night I close my eyes and you're the ache I can't outrun. You were my almost forever, now you're my what have I done? When did you stop loving me? Tell me what was wrong with me. Did you kiss me one last time, knowing I was losing you that night? I'm still here where you let go, still breaking for someone who won't come home. If you knew you'd leave my heart, why'd you let me love you hard? I'm still loving you in the silence you left behind. I don't sleep on your side anymore. It hurts too much to feel the cold. Your pillow still remembers me, but your hands don't reach to hold. I try to be the stronger one, like you always said I was, but strength feels different now. Now you're someone that I lost. You said forever soft and slow, like you were never gonna leave. Now I'm staring at the door, still waiting. Stupid me. Heartbreak where you left me standing. Cried till my chest stopped handling. Every promise you said was true. Now it's just me missing you. I'm still calling out your name through mascara, tears and pain. If love wasn't meant to stay, why'd you teach my heart your way? I tried to delete your pictures, but my hands just start to shake. Every memory cuts deeper, every breath feels like it breaks. You're probably fine without me, laughing somewhere new, while I'm sitting on my bedroom floor, still falling into you. You said I was your safe place. You're forever, you're always. Now forever sounds like silence, and always slipped away. Heartbroke where you left me standing. Cried till my chest stopped handling. Every promise you said was true. Now it's just me missing you. I'm still calling out your name through mascara, tears and pain. If love wasn't meant to stay, why'd you teach my heart your way? I can't breathe when I think of you. I can't sleep in this empty room. You said, baby, I won't go, so why am I here alone? I would've fixed it, I would've tried, I would've given you my whole life. Why wasn't I enough? I broke where you left me bleeding, still picking up the pieces you're leaving. Every I love you you said to me now just feels like a memory. I'm still drowning in your name, still losing this losing game. If you knew you'd walk away, why'd you beg my heart to stay? I'm still here, still yours, even if you're not mine anymore. I turn the picture to the wall, but it still feels like you're staring. Dust dances in the hallway, like something's there and breathing. I locked the door, I checked it twice, I swear I heard it click, but footsteps echo down the hall, slow, deliberate. The clock stopped ticking yesterday at 3:09, exactly the same time that you said you would be fine without me. I tell myself it's a memory playing tricks again, but memories don't touch my skin. The air still knows you, it carries your perfume, wraps around my throat when I'm alone in this room. I try to say your name out loud to prove you're just a sound, but silence folds around me like you still hang around. And night hums softly like it's whispering low. I leave the TV on at night so the quiet doesn't grow. Your sweater's in the closet, I swear it shifted left. Maybe it's the house settling, or maybe I'm not well. I see a shadow in reflections just out of frame, and when I spin around, there's no one to blame. If grief is just love with nowhere to land, why does it feel like a hand in my hand? The air still knows you, it breathes you into me, in every darkened corner, in every place I can see. I light another candle, but it flickers like it's scared of something in the silence that wasn't there before. Maybe I'm just lonely, maybe this is lost, maybe my mind is building you from what it's already lost. But when I close my eyes, I feel you leaning near, not loving, not leaving, just here. The air still knows you, even if you're gone. It hums your name at midnight like a half-remembered song. I blow the candle out, but I don't feel alone.